New tonight, federal and state officials are encouraging people to speak up if they experience what they believe is a hate crime. In the last 2 years, Asian Americans, African Americans, and the Jewish community all have been targeted.
But the data isn't as straightforward as it seems. Sarah Hammond explains why reporting can help change that.
It's something a lot of people in the U.S. can relate to, feeling targeted or bullied because of your faith, skin color, or sexual orientation.
Individuals filled with hate have unleashed horrific violence on our communities.
We've seen it in Georgia with Ahmaud Arbery, in Buffalo at Tops Friendly Market, and just last week at Club Q in Colorado Springs. Wednesday night in Virginia Beach, the Tidewater Jewish Foundation hosted close to 50 people. With U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, Jessica Aber, they discussed how to prevent hate crimes and the importance of reporting them to law enforcement. Aber says a hate crime is defined as a crime like murder, assault, or a threat on the internet that is motivated by hate.
It has to be hate towards that particular person because of that characteristic they have.
And that can sometimes be difficult to prove and prosecute.
And it's something that we can prove beyond a reasonable doubt. We have no problem charging and prosecuting hate crimes. Sometimes it can be difficult to meet the elements of the law.
While Ted Rose from the FBI says there is a general consensus hate crimes are going up in the U.S., the data is not always straightforward because of a lack of reporting. The latest data from the Department of Justice shows there were 85 reports of hate crimes in Virginia in 2018, 102 in 2019, and 123 in 2020.
And it is not necessarily the individual that needs to figure out whether they've been a victim of hate crime. It's our job to investigate that crime.
And that's why all the panelists urge people to call 911 if they think they've been a victim of or have seen a hate crime. Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.
DOJ data shows 61% of hate crimes reported in 2020 were because of bias against the victim's race, ethnicity, or ancestry, 20% for sexual orientation, and 13% for religion.